Steve Israel, the chairman of House Democrat Congressional Campaign Committee, said trip to Charlotte, yeah, it might be interesting, but why leave your districts? He claimed that Obama's approval ratings had little to do with the guidance. Chris Van Hollen, the former head of the Democrat Congressional Campaign Committee, offered similar advice to candidates 2008. It's no big deal. I don't remember that. I don't remember Democrats avoiding the convention in 2008? The first Obama convention? At any rate, greetings, my friends. Great to have you here. Rush Limbaugh, the Excellence in Broadcasting Network. His telephone number is 800-282-2882, and the email address, lrushbaugh@eibnet.com. Can these people in these congressional districts not get along without their member of Congress for 4 days? Remember, I took a trip when I was back in Sacramento working at KFBK. Yeah, it was. It took a listener trip to London. And while there, my good friend Professor Hazlett, who, by the way, Professor Hazlett has a brilliant piece in the Wall Street Journal on why the iPhone is the success story that it is. And it basically is a tribute to capitalism, this piece that Professor Hazlett wrote. Anyway, Professor Hazlett had a friend who was a member of Parliament, and he said for a couple shots of Glenn Morangi, this guy will come up and probably give a talk and answer some questions to your guest. And I forget this guy's name, but he was a member of Parliament. So we got over there, and before we got there, I called the guy, and it took about 5 shots of Glenn Morangi at the bar as the price. That's a single malt scotch for those of you in Rio Linda. You've never seen it. And for 5 shots of Glenn Morangi, paid for by me, he showed up. And he had to go after 30 minutes or so. He was getting all nervous. I have to get back to my constituency. And I didn't understand at the time how the Brits use the word constituency to me was people. I got to get back to my people, as though they're starving. They don't know how to cross the street till I get back to my constituent. I get back to my people. And I thought, my gosh, what is this? And all he was saying was he had to get back home. His constituency was a location. But I thought it was his voters, his people, the people that lived in his district. And it created in me this impression of helpless waifs who literally were screaming with their mouths open, unable to do anything until their member of Parliament got back. And I'm getting the same feeling here. This Israel guy is telling all these Democrats, don't get anywhere near Charlotte, stay in your district. It's 3 days. They took the racetrack out of the convention. And the real reason they said they're $27 million in debt, which I believe. But the truth of the matter is, all of the media and half the Democrats looked at the itinerary and said, you've got us going to a racetrack? Screw that. We're not going to get anywhere near a racetrack. So they cancel a racetrack day at the convention. So it's down to a 3-dayer. These guys, and this is, what is it? Democrat convention in September this year? The Republicans is August the 20-some-odd. Maybe it is in September. But I find this incredible. Actually urging members of Congress to avoid the convention. If Obama's not good for Democrats, how can he be good for America? Democrat has said that he's going to vote yes on contempt of Eric Holder. That's also going to happen tomorrow. There's going to be a full vote in the House. September 3rd through the 6th is a Democrat convention. The Eric Holder contempt vote will take place in the House. The House will vote him in contempt. The Republicans have a majority there. Jim Matheson, Democrat from Utah, yesterday became one of the first Democrats to publicly declare that he'll vote to hold Attorney General Holder in contempt of Congress, breaking from his party in what's expected to be a mostly party line vote on Thursday. So this makes it bipartisan. One vote from the outside party meets the Obama definition of bipartisan. But here again, folks, it's left to me to voice what others only see, and that is a white Democrat will vote to hold the black attorney general in contempt, along with all the other Republicans and the Uncle Toms. 9 Democrats publicly announced they're not going to go to the convention. 9 white Democrats are not going to go to the black president's convention, which has been shortened by a day. White presidents in the past have all gotten 4-day conventions. First black president's getting a 3-dayer. The racetrack canceled. The chairman of the House Re-elect Committee telling other Democrats don't dare show up. It was Michelle Obama who first announced that Charlotte, North Carolina, had been chosen as the site for the 2012 convention. I don't know if she decided, but she announced it.